hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. I told you guys a couple episodes ago I'd forget to equip the shield when Alistair had the strength, but we're equipping it now because, fortunately, I'm remembering this right before the boss battle. Literally right before the boss battle. Here's our boss battle. Well, we have to load the boss battle. So we are climbing this tower to light the beacon. We've probably taken too much time doing this already for, you know, the actual battle that's going on, but that's okay. Through the magic of cutscenes and video game timing, it doesn't matter how long we take. How did you get in the tower? Well, he's here. This is our boss. It's an ogre. Yeah, they just pop up everywhere. It's just him. I thought there were other minor enemies that were going to be in this battle. Hey, we can stun him. Cool. That was not cool. Now, this is actually a somewhat tricky boss battle. That was annoying. Yeah, when you get knocked down, like, you stay knocked down for a little while. Alright. Actually, I don't remember this being super difficult, but it can be tricky at times. There's that bat kick, too. That's also nasty. Just stab him. That's actually damaging us now. Oh, you just pounded that guy. Okay, so it's me and Alistair. I am not doing much damage to him. I need to heal up. Oh. I need to heal up again. No, he's... Where did he even pick that up from? Who cares? Hey, there's items in the barrel. Can I grab... Nope. Nope. Oh, this is bad. If he grabs you, you're basically dead. Yeah. Unless you know, stun him. What ability is Alistair using to stun people? I don't even know. Like, that's not what Shield Pummel does. But we have quite a bit to go on this ogre, and he is really dishing out damage. Faster than I can heal. Okay, so that happened. Well, let's just load up our save here, and let's try this again. So yeah, this ogre can actually be somewhat of a challenge, especially if you're on, you know, normal. As someone who knows what they're doing is gonna be like, Late Night Mega, you're doing this battle all completely wrong. Well, it's not like I really know what I'm doing here. I'm trying. That's what I'm doing. I told you guys I have difficulty with this game. Stop. Let go of Alistair. This is not going to be a good battle if you're killing Alistair. So what you want to do is save your stun ability for when he grabs someone, and then stun him before he starts doing a bunch of damage to them and killing them. I can already tell this battle's not going to go well. That bat kick, it comes so quickly. If you have a distance attacker, specifically like a mage, this battle is significantly easier. Because you can just hang out far away and cast your spells. And avoid, his shockwave attacks. Oh yeah, this is gonna go great. I have this guy. This nameless and we don't have much to go on him, but he damages us way faster than we can damage him. And we can't even hit him. Oh, his kick missed us. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I knew when Alistair, that was just destined to not go well. And actually, I cut out a couple of attempts here. Yeah, there's two attempts that you're not going to see. The real problem I'm having with this is all of our characters want to get up close and attack him. Mage should not be doing that. If you're, like I said, if you're a mage, you're probably going to have an easier time with this battle. But our mage here, he likes to just do his weak little petty attacks and get up close to get in range of the boss's shockwave attack. Ah, see, there's where you want to stun. Of course, it also doesn't help if two of us are stunning him at the same time, because then, well, we have to wait for our stun abilities to recharge. At some point, I should figure out what ability Alistair is using to stun things. That would be, like, really useful information for me, in general. Especially when I'm, like, setting up tactics and stuff. We've almost got him. Oh, that's not good. He's got... We've only got a little bit left. Can you... Of course, he knocks you down so much, and you lose so much health when he does that. Yes. And, yeah. Alistair, you're supposed to be the tanky one. Taking so much damage. Everyone's taking so much damage. And when a shockwave thing does like 30 to 45 to everybody and knocks everybody down, it's not a good time. And like I said, what's really difficult is our AI controlled mage here is just absolute crap. Like, launch some ice spell. Do you have the ice spell? Winter's Grasp? No, he wants to use Cone of Flame and, you know, cause friendly fire. He wants to be a lot of times, especially in the bad attacks. Look how close our mage is. Is our mage this close? Yeah, mage just making sure he's right next to the shockwave. And I mean, there's not much the rest of us can do about it. There's very little warning of him doing that. There's not enough time to get out of the way, is what I'm saying. Uh-oh. I do need to get out of the way of that. I don't want you targeting me. I want to backstab you, stun you, so I can get around and backstab you. And then, yeah, he doesn't stay stunned for very long. So this guy becomes a problem. But actually... Oh, is this the attempt I get him on? Attempt number I cut out 2, 3, 4, 5. Attempt number 6? Yeah. Almost got it. Now, another cool trick you might want to do is use your stun thing like as he's jumping, because that will interrupt his attack. Of course, then he still does it anyways. Like, immediately when he comes out, which doesn't take very long. Oh, really? Come on, we've almost got him. Alistair, turn on Precise Striking. I know that's an ability. I think that actually increases our damage and accuracy. I just can't get away from him. Can you? Oh! We got the level up, so that's how I knew we won before, you know, all this dying animation. That's a really cool killing sequence there. I do like that. Alistair's gonna level from that. Yeah, we beat him. That's all I care about. We do have to light the beacon, but I want to find the other treasures first. Yeah, Alistair, we've missed the signal. It's probably late, but it's never too late. It's a video game. I need loot first. That is better. Heavy chain. That's gonna go to Alistair. It's probably not going to go to him right this moment. Alright, and that's all our treasure. So, Sparkly Beacon, activate. I like how all we have to do is press one button and activate stuff. Like, it's not this big, complicated thing with, like, different mechanics and controls. I know some RPGs like to do that to try and mix up the gameplay.
The retreat.
I get annoyed by that.
Should we not
do as I command?
About as annoying as Loghain is being right now. So we light the beacon.
Pull out, all of you. Let's move.
And Loghain is retreating. Him and his look at all the troops he has. He's got like a very sizable army there. I bet if he didn't abandon Well, this battle... You can imagine how this is going to go. We're actually going to see how this is going to go. Hint? Not well. Oh, there's another ogre. Quick, stab him. That's King Kalen. Kalen, just like stab him in the face. Oh, or just become a bloody pulp. And Duncan is notably upset. Going on like just this stabbing spree. Actually pretty epic takedown. But Duncan seems a little injured too. This is the thing about some of these modern style games. That I don't know if it's really a good thing or a bad thing. It's kind of a turnoff for me. But like, they'll be like, okay, you're gonna do this and have all this plot and build up and stuff and all this, you know, things. And then very suddenly, like, everything just completely shifts. And like a whole bunch of things just happen in very rapid succession. Like we just witnessed, you know, the death of King Kalen, Duncan, losing the battle. We're overwhelmed. Suddenly we're shot by an arrow in a cutscene, and we black out. We had that, and we had Logain sounding the retreat and turning, and so it's like all these events happen, and in a very short span, there was like, what, 2 minutes? All of those major things happened?
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
That's Morrigan. What happened? Context would be nice.
You were injured, and then Mother rescued you. Do you not remember?
No, we blacked out and the cutscene didn't show us anything.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
How could you take that well, you know?
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before. Yes.
Oh,
He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you
Morrigan.
when you awoke.
Very blunt. Well, my injuries could
Yes,
have been...
but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
Oh, okay.
He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish.
Is there
I
any...
will
Okay,
stay
we'll go.
and make something to eat.
Thank you. Now let me rob you of your dagger. We're gonna take it with us anyways. We can sell it.
Not happening.
Oh, that needs a key. Yeah, sometimes there's treasures and doors that specifically require a key that no matter how good your lockpicking skill is, it won't matter. You have to have the key. I do like that design.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
Oh,
This doesn't
Yeah.
seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
oh, she didn't. That means I
Pretty,
spoiled
but
it earlier.
useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Yeah, we need to do something right now. We need to solve this problem. Because clearly, the 2 minutes of problems that we just saw in the cutscene
Must
is
I?
going to get fixed, like,
Age and
right now.
power are relative. It depends on who is asking. Compared to you? Yes, on both counts.
Then why didn't you save Duncan? He was our leader.
I am sorry for your Duncan, but your grief must come later. In the dark shadows before you take vengeance, as my mother once said. Duty must come now. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
I mean, she has a point. So I don't know if... And I've never really been sure if, like, Flemeth and
That
Morrigan
doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
really considers
that
themselves
is a
like
good question.
allies of the Grey
Men's hearts
Wardens,
hold
or
shadows
if they
darker
just
than any
recognize
tainted
that
Perhaps
the
he
Darkspawn
believes the
threat is
Blight
a
an
threat to
army he can
everyone,
outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that
and
the evil
appreciate the
behind it
Grey
is the true
Wardens
threat.
uniting
The
the land
Archdemon.
in fighting against the Darkspawn and leading the charge against the Darkspawn. So apparently we're going. This is the part where we're just going to
It is
gather like
said
our
that
general
long
plan
ago,
for the rest of the game.
The Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by Darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Immortal. We might test that theory later.
The throne? He's the Queen's father. Still, I can't see how he'll get away with murder.
You speak as if he would be the first king to gain his throne that way. Grow up, boy.
If Al Eamon knew what he did, he would never stand for it. The Landsmeet would never stand for it. There would be civil war.
Yeah, Arleman, we'll just
I
pretend we know who
suppose.
that is.
Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
That sounds like we're starting to get a plan together. Which option do I choose? Other allies.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
Yeah, it sounds
So
like a
can we do
plan.
this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army.
So long as there's some profit.
So you
we'll
are
just...
set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Well, I guess so. I mean, this might not be what we had in mind when we signed up for this, but it
Now
is
that you
certainly
mention
within
it,
the realm
I
of the
do
Grey
have
Warden
one more
duties.
thing to offer.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl.
I love
The
her
last
reaction.
time I looked, you had ears.
Their relationship is also interesting. I think it's an
Have
excellent
I
idea because
no
she's a
say in
mage.
this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for
And
years.
spoiler alert,
Here is
she's
your
one of
chance.
2 mages
As
that
for
we're
you,
going to get
Wardens,
to join our
consider this
party in the whole
repayment
game.
for your lives. Pardon me, but I had the impression that you two needed assistance, whatever the form.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother?
Yeah,
This
very
is
good
not
point
how I
there,
wanted
Flemeth.
this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens. Do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
So she's like, she gets it. Like, she's
Allow me to get
against the
my
Darkspawn.
things,
Like, the
if you
Darkspawn
please.
is the enemy.
I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
I prefer you to speak your mind.
You will regret saying that.
Dear,
I
sweet
love
mother,
those two.
you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
We do need all the help we can get.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
Yep.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
Oh, gosh.
I may have
These two are
answers.
going to be fun
Ask.
together. Okay, what other... tell me about the village.
The real question is
or
how we are going
Darkspawn.
to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us.
I don't sense Darkspawn.
You won't right away. No.
Okay, so
It
really
takes
only
time.
Alistair can.
We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. It is important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in.
Alright, I want her to tell us more about this village.
It is a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your Imperial Highway where travelers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch.
Especially,
Of course they
you're
have.
carrying around
They
a
even
wand.
called out their Templars once. They
Or staff.
found nothing. I mention it for its tavern, where travelers gather with news from other places. 'Tis small enough that our appearance might go unnoticed. Beyond that, 'tis close, and I know the way.
Okay,
Farewell,
sounds good.
Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Again, those two. Oh, hey, we have approvals by Morgan and Alistair. So I should talk about that while I just spend the rest of this video just wandering around here looking for treasure. So from this point forward, our conversation actions and things we do and say to people can sometimes affect how much one of our characters likes or responds to it. There is like a favorability meter. If it gets all the way up, I believe like each character has a certain character side quest that will unlock. I am not going to promise that I'm going to do all of those or any of those. I'll do them if we happen to get them. If not, I'm not going to look too... I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself to get that sort of thing built up. But if it happens, it happens. And another thing is, if a character's disapproval goes so far down, they might request to leave the party, just feeling like, you know, they're not jiving with you and your thoughts and your actions and whatnot. I don't know if they will force themselves to leave, like against your choice, if they're so far down. Um, I want to say that might be a possibility. And of course, when you have differing personalities, like Alistair and Morrigan, you could do something that makes one of them happy and the other one not happy. You can probably already see how this could happen with characters like Alistair and Morrigan. And here's the tactics menu. Yes, I'm playing around with this. I'm going to just like kind of go over some of this stuff and just verify that it's all good. I think this is like my first time playing with the tactics menu, so I'll do some of this off camera. Like I said, I'm just kind of wandering around here. So yeah, those are some of the mechanics in the game. I don't know if you can like stop someone from leaving if they want to leave. I want to say you can. They might just approach you and request to leave. We're hopefully not going to get into that sort of situation, but yeah, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Oh yeah, taunt. We got taunt. So it's not a sustained mode. Okay. Yeah, and I was setting up the taunt there because I want him to taunt every time and draw enemies away from my squishy rogue. Alright, with that, that takes us to the world map, which we will do next time.